What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Keeta today, KTA USD. Hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you all for being here. It has been some time since we talked about Keeta, and I was actually unaware. I haven't really been looking at the chart for too long, but I was unaware. Whoop, I did not draw that appropriately. I was unaware. Why can't I draw? I was unaware that I can't draw. That we, more or less, it seems like we've broken out of this rounded bottom idea. Now, it could be that we have a different trajectory, a different path, but no matter how I draw this, I can't seem to really grasp onto this idea that we have this rounded bottom anymore. It does seem as though we came to a focal point right here, and we have broken to the downside. And that's okay. That is okay. It's unfortunate, right? We all want to see the price pump. We want to see things go higher and higher and higher. But it is what it is, and what it is right now is a prime opportunity to DCA, to get in, right? We're at some of the lowest prices that we've seen really in this chart's existence. It's not the entirety of Keeta's life, though. If we go, let's see, Dex Screener here. The entirety of Keeta's life can be found on Dex Screener, right? If you're using TradingView, you're missing the early history. So if you're thinking by looking at this that, oh no, we're about to see all-time lows, we're very far away from all-time lows. KTA, by the way, guys, I know I haven't talked about it a whole lot over the past month, really, or even like the past couple of months. We really didn't do much, right? I'm talking about it now because we're starting to do some stuff. Um, why isn't it? What the heck? Why did it stop loading? Dex Screener, guys. I swear, Dex Screener gives me attitude. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should have had it pulled up before I made this video. Come on. By the way, I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of things about ivermectin and curing cancer. So if anybody's got a friend or a family member, an animal, might be something worth looking into. I hope it helps. If it doesn't help, I'm not a medical professional. If it does help, I'm still not a medical professional. Do your own research or talk to a professional. Let's see here. Again, Dex Screener gives me a lot of grief, man. It's taking so long. It was taking so long that I literally had to talk about the tabs, the news on the tabs here. Let's just see. KTA, come on, baby. You know you want to. Hey, look, there we go. We've got this one. We can just pull it up right there. It's one of my more recent searches. Loading pair. I wonder if I turn up my performance because I have the computer's performance turned down because I don't know if you guys can hear the whirring, the noise that it's making now, but it's turned up. I am going to turn it down now that it's loaded because I don't want it to be too high. Dex Screener does give me a lot of grief though. Looking at this here on the weekly time frame here, again, KTA, guys, it's been around. Okay, we can go lower, and in fact, right now the area that we're grinding and that we might even potentially be finding like a double bottom at, we'll see. This was a prior area of resistance, right, where we're finding support now, more or less. This is an area of prior resistance. We can go lower. I, for one, don't really foresee KTA going below 10 cents. We're at 21 cents now, though. We could go somewhere around 10 cents. We could see another 40 to 50% drop from here. And if you're like me, and you have long-term perspectives in mind with KTA, this should not bother you, right? Being afraid of something like this when I believe, and nobody knows the future, but I believe that whether this happens or not, I believe that we will see new all-time highs. This is pretty silly to worry about, right? You should worry about missing this move, or even if it's smaller, even this move, whatever. You should worry about those movements to the upside, to new all-time highs, rather than the lows here. The team behind KTA, they're working diligently. I know that they've got long-term stuff in mind, and if it's at the cost of the price in the short term versus the usability and the optimization of the protocol in the long term, they're going to choose the latter, not the first one. And we definitely will see new all-time highs as long as they keep building, as long as they keep their heads down and keep working on this project. And I think they will. I think they've got strong leadership, and I think they have the future in mind, not just narrow-sighted short-term stuff. But from here, you know, if we look at this from an all-time high to the low that we've established as of November, New all-time highs could be expected at anywhere from like $3 to $6, $6.50 even. We're at 21 cents now. I mean, that's over a 10x in growth, and likely we would see something like that happen, I would think, in the year of 2027. If not, going into the later parts of the next bull market, something like that. Probably nowhere near the end of this year or in 2026 at all. I think we'd be lucky to get even to like 73 cents to 85 cents by the end of this year, but maybe we do. I mean, there is a scenario where we could see something like that happen. We'll see. Again, I don't expect that we go below here, but even if we do, there's still price action that, it's kind of erratic, crazy price action that happened out of nowhere, but we still have plausibility to find support at other levels as well. I don't think that we'll go too much below there. In fact, I'm kind of curious if I delete the fibs here. We take this low to this high. Look at that. Look at where your golden ratio is, the 1.618. It's right there. I mean, it's right there. So we could see a double bottom play out. We absolutely can. We're at 21.4 cents now. We absolutely can go below 20 cents. It's very possible, and find a double bottom and then move up. That something like that could definitely happen. I want to look at the short-term stuff, though. I want to get back onto this chart here, get rid of Dex Screener, because, again, Dex Screener gives me a lot of grief. Oh. I wonder, I bet I can edit that. I bet I can edit all that out. Yeah, I bet I can. So I'm going to. That's KTA, 21.3 cents here. Looking at this now, 9 hours, 38 minutes left in the day. Let's see. Let's go to the daily time frame. RSI chilling at the oversold area. Stochastics oversold. MACD building a little bit of bearish momentum. You don't want to see that. It definitely makes me think that we're going to go lower. We look weak here. I would assume that we do go lower. Looking at this on a 4-hour basis. Higher highs in the 4-hour RSI, lower highs here. Probably going to come down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. The 1 hour looks all right, but we're choppy and it's maybe we move up a little bit, but overall, guys, I very much do expect that we'll move down. We probably do see lower lows. We probably do go below this low. I don't know if we go below this low, but if we do from here, if we make some kind of attempt down, I don't expect it to go too far below that low, and I don't expect it to be long. I would think that we do find some support, and maybe we can try to move back to the top end of this range. Maybe we can even try to break out. But again, as far as like prices above $1 go, I don't think that we're going to get really anywhere near $1. We're probably going to struggle to even get above 80 cents or anything like that by the end of this year. We could return to prices that are up here around 60 cents, 50 cents, and even above these levels here, right? But that's not even promised. There's a possibility where we do find resistance here, or we do get a lower high or something like that. We find resistance between 30 to 40 cents, and then continue to bleed lower. I do expect that we will see something around 10 cents by the end of this bear market, which will probably be in Q3, Q4 of this year. I don't really have anything else I want to say, so with that, I'm going to end the video there. Just want to do a little pulse check, a little check-in on KTA. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.